team? It's your boy Neal back with another reaction video, guys. And here in this video, we moved to another continent. What Africans think of African American? I'm very intrigued and excited to hear these answers. Before we do though, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You didn't subscribe to any of it? Put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. I'm human. I talk back. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. What we got?
Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Mr. Ghana baby alias Wonder Maya. I am Wonder Maya. I'm back again with another video, and in the last episode we did what African Americans think of Africa. If you have not seen it, just check out the link below. I am Maya, and today we are going to continue the peaceful war. We want to know what Africans think of African Americans. I am Maya. This peaceful war is going to be...
First off, I absolutely love his energy. I absolutely love this dude's energy. It's a contagious, it's an infectious type energy. All right, keep it going.
Africans think of African Americans. I am Maya. This peaceful war is gonna be sweet. I just want to see your comment below. I am Maya. Stay tuned and enjoy.
What we got? What do you think of African Americans?
African Americans, I think people who grew up in the United States, and they don't know their culture. Originally those guys are from Africa, but now they were taken to the West, and now they lack culture identity. That's what I think.
Well, when you talk about African Americans, I don't see any difference about real Africans. We are like all the same, talking, listen to music, all this kind of stuff. They have good ideas. Some are famous in Africa. In America, they're showing their real talent. That's good. And I don't see a lot of difference between them and us.
What I think about African Americans, I think they're good people. I mean, I don't have anything negative to say about them. I know that maybe in some parts of the world, people might have something negative to say about African Americans. I just think that even though some of us look the same, I mean, people don't look the same. Even though some of us don't look the same, African Americans and Africans, I mean.
African Americans. Well, personally, I don't have good thoughts about them because most of the African Americans feel so superior. They feel they are on top of people. But man, come on. They are like us. We are all Africans. Just like the name goes, African Americans. So I don't know why they feel so superior. Like most of them feel so superior. I've had a personal encounter with these kind of things, like where I meet African Americans and I'll be like hello, and then they feel like they're on top of the world because they are having that kind of racist with the real Americans, like the white Americans. They are racist. Most of them are racist. So I don't really have any problem with them, but this is the only thing like I don't really like about them.
That's very interesting. I've yet to experience, I guess the people that I met or the group of friends that I hang around with aren't that way, but from his experience, the African Americans that he's met tries to say hello and everything, they feel like they're superior, they, you know what I'm saying, they're on top. That definitely sucks to, you know what I'm saying, for him to meet people that are that way and that make him feel that way. That definitely stinks. You got a girl saying there's really not a difference between us. And then another one said, I mean, they just like lack culture because they took it from over here and taking it to America. And know what I'm saying? They've grown up in American culture, so they don't know their original culture, I guess is kind of what he was trying to say. So he's saying they have a lack of culture. Definitely understandable. Okay, they'll keep it going.
Any problem with them, but this is the only thing like I don't really like about them. I
feel that. Cultural differences between Africans and African Americans.
Obviously, there is a huge cultural difference. It all depends with the environment in which you grew up in. We grew up in Africa, we have our cultural roots, we know where we come from, and those guys, most of them, they really don't know where they come from. So that makes a huge difference.
Maybe a little, because in Africa they're like more, how can I say, they show more the real culture, but I don't see a lot of difference between African Americans and real Africans.
The one thing that we have in common is family. When we talk about cultural differences, I mean, that's not different, but the one thing that we have in common is family. Other than that, I think maybe the way we speak, the way we dress is very different. They like to put their hands above their head. I mean, African American men like to put the pants above their bums. And that's not gonna fly at my house. Like my father would, he would call them individually into order.
Yeah, there were a lot. Like, the African Americans behave like the Americans. They behave the same. It's just that the color difference, but they behave the same. Like, in terms of them being racist, like, and when it also comes to the way they talk, the way they wear their clothes, the way they behave, their kind of gangster life, their language. Like, there is a very huge difference when it comes to culture, because we Africans, I think when it comes to something like in our dressing, we dress a little bit polite, like as compared to African Americans. Most of them do not dress like polite.
Okay, I understand where they're coming from in the differences, right? We've grown up in different environments. If you're an African American, you grow up in America. You grow up in an American environment. African, you grow up in more of an African environment. And so when you grow up in different environments, of course you're gonna have these cultural differences. Big time. I definitely agree with where he's coming from on that. But yeah, like when it comes to like knowing about like ancestors, and I don't know anything about my ancestors. I've never tried to look anything up about my ancestors. I don't know. It's just something that I've never really thought about in my everyday life. And so I don't know where the roots to where I came from began. I don't know any of it. I just know that I'm here now and just making the best of where I am now, but I don't know everything that led up to me being here. If that makes sense, in a sense. You feel me? But yeah, different environments are gonna breed different cultures, so I can definitely understand where they're coming from with this.
Compared to African Americans, most of them do not dress like polite.
Do Africans and African Americans look alike? From the way they look, I can see. I can see them being African or African American. I don't. From the way they look in this video, I don't see a big difference. But I don't know. I wouldn't think so, I guess.
We obviously look alike. Originally, we are from the same root, right? We are all Africans, but them, they were transported to the western part of the world. So obviously, we're gonna look alike, but there is some difference because now they are in a different part of the world.
I've never hung around, and like I'm only gonna base what I'm saying based on what I see on TV. Okay. I think we do look alike. I think we do look alike, but also you have to remember that during the time of slavery, the slave era and whatever, most slave masters were reproducing with African American women. I don't know about the men, but with African American women. So there could be some kind of maybe differences in how they look a little bit. But other than that, I think we look alike. I mean, in South Africa, we have like, we also differentiate ourselves between black people and colored people. I know that in America, they have a colored person is someone who looks like me. But in South Africa, someone who is colored is someone whose father or mother was white and who is mixed race, basically. That's a colored person. Yes.
I'm a colored person in Africa. No? Mixed race. I'm a colored person. I'm half Hispanic, half African American, but over here I'm just African. Like all my forms, anything I fill out, it's just African American. It's no mixed race. I'm African. The world see me as African American. I'm African American. But keep it rolling.
White and who is mixed race, basically. That's a colored person. Yes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we are all the same. Come on, African Americans and Africans are all the same. We came from the same origin. And what hurts me is most of them do not know their roots. But if they really consider where they come from Africa. So we look alike. It's just that they happen to be in America and they feel they are Americans and they feel they are the higher citizens in the world. So they feel so superior and they think the whole world is in their hands. So they behave like what the white Americans do. That is very bad. They are all Africans. We are all Africans. We have to behave like we are one people.
Actually,
That is sad. Hearing them say that, that is sad to think about, because I hate, you know what I'm saying? I hate anybody who feels like they're superior to someone else. I don't like that attitude. And I feel like America definitely has that stigma. America definitely has that stigma. And I mean, you got, there's a large group of people in America who, greatest country in the world, get everything. America's the best. We're the greatest. We're number one. And so I definitely understand why that stigma's there. And he's just saying, like, African American, they're American. At the end of the day, they're Americans. They grew up in America, and so they act like the rest of the Americans that are there. And so it's understandable. But I don't like when people think they're superior to another. So I hate that whoever he's met has, you know what I'm saying? The Africans that he's met have made him feel that way.
Africans, we are all Africans. We have to behave like we are one people.
actually, if you see a nigger from Africa walking in the street and you see a nigger from America walking in the street, I don't see any difference. If it is a real nigger, we don't see any difference.
I see a real nigga. Talk to us. I love it. Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
One people.
Uno más.
Actually,
Uno más.
if you see a nigger from Africa walking in the street and you see a nigger from America walking in the street, I don't see any difference.
Thanks.
If it is a real nigger, we don't see any difference.
Thank you. So the peaceful war comes to an end. Whether you are African or African American, we are all blacks. We belong to the same race. I am Maya. Let's peace and love reign among us. It's your boy, Mr. Ghana, baby, alias Wonder Maya. I hope you enjoyed this video, but this video was requested by a subscriber. It's not my idea. So shout out to my t-shirt. Was proudly sponsored by CECK Innovations. Get your Wonder Maya t-shirt today. I am Maya. And don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to share this video. And finally, don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.
I love that guy. That guy's awesome. He's incredible. That's all we got for this one. This is very intriguing to see. And I'm intrigued to kind of dig a little deeper and find out and some more videos like this. And then just more videos kind of talking about Africa and see what that's like. So if y'all got any suggestions, drop them in the comment section. All we got for this one, you guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media and Patreon are all up top. You don't subscribe to any of it, put all the links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy D Neal. Out.